The bracket is set. All 4 semifinalists are locked in, and one of these games ended with an honest-to-God conspiracy theory that's being compared to the most famous cheat goal in World Cup history. I am not exaggerating. Stick around for that one. Here's the headline. France plays Spain Tuesday, and England plays Argentina Wednesday. A rematch of one of the most loaded rivalries in the sport. 40 years after the original controversy that still makes English fans twitch. Let's get into everything that happened this weekend, because there's a lot. Fast recap in case you're just catching up. France beat Morocco 2-0 on Thursday behind Mbappe and Dembele. Spain beat Belgium 2-1 on Friday after a goalkeeper injury and a costly mistake from Belgium's backup keeper let substitute Mikel Merino in for the winner. Both teams are unbeaten this tournament. They play Tuesday, July 14th in Arlington, Texas for a spot in the final. Now the big one. England beat Norway 2-1 in extra time in brutal Miami Heat, and Jude Bellingham scored both goals. But nobody's talking about Bellingham today. They're talking about a camera cable. Here's what happened. Norway led 1-0 late in the first half off a goal from Andreas Schjelderup. Minutes later, Norway's goalkeeper hit a long goal kick that visibly changed direction in midair. TV replays showed it appearing to clip one of the overhead Skycam cables before dropping sharply to an England player. Under the actual laws of the game, the ball touching an outside object like a camera wire should stop play immediately. The referee didn't stop it. England kept possession, worked it to Bellingham, and he buried the equalizer right before halftime. Norway's manager was, understandably, furious, telling reporters the ball, quote, drops down straight from heaven, which is either a beautiful piece of poetry or the setup to a very good joke. I haven't decided. FIFA's ball tracking technology says there was no contact. Fans immediately started calling it the Cable of God, a direct callback to Maradona's Hand of God, which eliminated England from the 1986 World Cup using considerably more upper body involvement. Bellingham then won it for England in extra time, reacting fastest to a spilled save to make it 2-1. 2 goals, a brace that makes him the first midfielder to score 4+ goals in a World Cup campaign for England. And through all of this, Erling Haaland, the most dangerous striker in the tournament, had 2 shots and 1 on target the entire match. Norway's historic first ever World Cup quarterfinal run ends with their best player getting shut out completely. The nightcap was almost as chaotic. Argentina went up early through Alexis McAllister, heading in a Messi corner in the 9th minute. Switzerland equalized in the 67th minute through Dan Ndoye, and then things got weird. Swiss striker Breel Embolo picked up a second yellow card for diving and got sent off, leaving Switzerland to play the last 20 minutes of regulation and all of extra time down a man. Somehow Switzerland held on into extra time anyway. Then Julián Álvarez scored what a lot of people are already calling the goal of the tournament, a curling strike from outside the box in the 112th minute, and Lautaro Martinez added a 4th goal dagger in stoppage time to make it 3-1 final. One quiet footnote, Messi assisted the opener but didn't score himself, ending his streak of scoring in 9 straight World Cup matches. Doesn't matter. Argentina's through to their 6th straight World Cup semifinal, and they've now needed extra time or a dramatic comeback in every single knockout game they've played this tournament. At some point, that stops being a coincidence and starts being a personality trait. So here's the complete picture. Tuesday, July 14th, Arlington, Texas, France versus Spain. Wednesday, July 15th, Atlanta, England versus Argentina. That second one is the storyline of the tournament. 40 years ago, Maradona's Hand of God ended England's World Cup. This year, a camera cable arguably did Norway dirty on England's way to the exact same stage, where they now face Argentina again. If you're an England fan with a persecution complex about this fixture, 2026 is not going to help you relax. Also worth knowing, this is the first World Cup ever where all 4 semifinal spots are held by the tournament's top 4 ranked teams entering the event. France, Argentina, Spain, and England in that order. Whatever you think of world rankings as a metric, that's a genuinely stacked Final Four. The race barely moved this weekend, which is its own story. Mbappe still leads on the tiebreaker with 8 goals and 3 assists. Messi sits at 8 goals too, but his streak of consecutive scoring matches is over, and he didn't add to his total. Haaland is stuck on 7 after going quiet against England. The first time all tournament he's really been nullified. The riser to watch now is Jude Bellingham, up to 4 goals and playing some of the best knockout stage soccer of anyone left. Harry Kane sits at 6. With 2 games to go before the final, this is genuinely wide open. 2 semifinals left. France-Spain on Tuesday should be the most technically brilliant match of the tournament. Both teams are unbeaten and both play gorgeous soccer. England-Argentina on Wednesday is going to be pure theater, history, and probably at least one more controversy if this tournament has taught us anything. I'll have a full preview up before each one. If you want the France-Spain breakdown the moment it's ready, it's linked right here. And I'm posting a new video before every match left in this tournament, so hit subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one.